everybody.
Welcome back to Ground Zero's YouTube channel.
And we're the Seton Hill Griffins wrestling team.
Alright guys, today is such a fun video because we are at the Griffins wrestling headquarters at Seton Hill University. This is where they practice, and I'm so excited that I get to show you guys what a practice is like for the Seton Hill Griffins. If you don't know, our own coach Brian Tucker is also the head coach of Seton Hill's wrestling team, and one of our OG members, which you guys know, Christian, has been wrestling for them this coming year as one of the Seton Hill Griffins. He made it on the team. We're so proud of him. And so today we are gonna go see what practice is like for them, talk to some of the guys, talk to some of the coaches, and just have a great video, guys. Let's go. What's your name?
Hello, I'm William Burgess.
I'm Brandon Matthews from the Seton Hill wrestling team.
Joel Kowalski, Irish Sports.
My name is Nathaniel Levy.
You wrestle Mark Paradigm.
How long have you been wrestling?
Wrestling for now 16 years, I guess, since I was 5 years old.
I started wrestling in 2nd grade.
I started when I was 6 years old.
Basically since I could walk, since 3 years old.
7 years.
Since I was 5.
What is your go-to move? What's your first thing you hit?
I would say my go-to move ever since I was like 10 years old is reinforced chicken wing. It's just always been my bread and butter.
Nice.
My go-to move, I have a few. I like legs with a hip overturn or a cradle.
Probably a sweep single is my go-to.
Probably high crotch.
My go-to move, I like to wrestle on the ground a lot. I like to go to a cradle.
I like to hit a lot of tilts into like a barn arm on top.
What is one of your motivations to wrestle?
I would say definitely my family, also my teammates. It's definitely a team sport and gives me motivation moving forward.
One of my motivations is, I guess, just been doing it for so long. It's just something is to challenge yourself every day, new challenges.
I'd say just because like I love the competitiveness of it.
Yeah.
I love it's one-on-one. You know, you don't have your teammates to blame. It's all on you. So I like that aspect a lot.
Do you have any?
Bo Nickel. Bo Nickel's the guy.
One of my motivations has always been the team I'm on. Every team I've ever been on, including this one especially, has always been family. They've always been supportive.
I'd probably say like my brother. He's a big motivation. He's young, so I'm trying to show him the way.
What is one of your goals in wrestling, big or small?
I'd say a goal of mine is to All-American this year. I set out to make the Nationals last year and I fell short, so gave me more motivation for this season.
Well, I hope you do that. That's awesome.
Obviously, be national champ. Something when I came here was my goal. Be an All-American regional champ. Just those along those lines.
My goal this year is to make it to Nationals again, and this time get on the podium. Last year I made it, but I did not place.
I'd like to start on the team eventually by the time I get out of here.
Trying to make it on the starting lineup this year.
I'd say get in the starting lineup and just try my best to do whatever I can for the team.
What's a piece of advice you give to young wrestlers or aspiring wrestlers?
I'd say just stick to it. It's going to be tough, it's going to be hard, it's a super hard sport, but if you stick through it, it's going to pay off in the end for sure. Not just in wrestling, but in life.
Young wrestlers, those reps, you can never have enough. You think you're getting annoyed. Hey, they say like 1,000,000 reps is perfecting something. It's so true. It's so true.
I would say like don't get frustrated because it's like different than other sports. I mean, it's really hard to like learn the moves and stuff, but once you learn them, I mean, it does get easier. And I'd also say like there's going to be times when you get your butt kicked and stuff, you know, you can't get down on yourself. You just have to look at what you did wrong and come back to it.
Go into your matches with a machine gun mindset that you're the best and you're going to be the best, and that's how you have to train too if you want to be successful in the sport.
Just keep fighting, be ruthless, and just keep going.
I'd say stick with it. A lot of kids get burned out or they quit, and I feel like every wrestler's been there where they just want to quit or burn out. Just gotta stick with it.
What is a funny memory you have with your team?
I'd say probably my favorite memory is last year at Midwest Classic, Soulja Boy. Colby and Frank, they know what I'm talking about, but the whole team definitely loves that song now.
Okay.
With my team, oh gosh, there's too many. I would say last year at the Midwest tournament, there was Soulja Boy. The song Soulja Boy played about 8 times in like 30 minutes, and it just became a joke. Like, it comes on in the room, everyone does the dance.
I'm gonna start a tally of how many people say Soulja Boy.
It's so funny. It's so funny.
Oh, my freshman year, we had these yellow singlets, and I wore it backwards, wrestled in it backwards, and then I came off the mat, and my coach like pointed at his chest and said, "You got your singlet all backwards." And I just looked down, I was like...
What is your favorite thing about wrestling?
My favorite thing about wrestling is it's a team sport, but it's also individual, and you get out what you put into it. So if you work your ass off, you can get a lot out of it.
My favorite thing about wrestling is that it's a little sicko, but the everyday grind. I mean, you get to go and challenge yourself, get after it with your friends, beat the crap out of each other, and then shake it off and go to the calf together. So that's kind of fun.
That's fun.
I'd say just like the whole like atmosphere of like the crowd and stuff. I like that. I love the aspect of having the team and stuff, and just like getting like real close with these guys.
Yeah.
Probably just hanging out with the guys outside of the room. You know, that's where most of our team bonding is built. It's kind of hard to do in the room when you're only with one practice partner, but what we have in the room is that chemistry in the room is what we have outside of the room as well.
The independence and the challenge.
My favorite thing. And I like to push myself. Like, in wrestling really pushes myself. So.
This is Christian Hiram. We all know this is Christian. One of the main reasons why we're here for today's video is to see what it's like for him wrestling for his first year at Seton Hill. So, how has your first couple months of college wrestling been?
It's been pretty good. It's a lot tougher than high school, for sure.
Yeah.
Way more conditioning, and the coaches push us a lot harder.
Yeah.
But I've been making pretty big jumps here and there, so it's good.
Yeah. Is Coach Tuck a nice coach or
No,
a
not
mean
at all.
coach?
No. No, I'm joking. He's a really good coach. Pushes us super hard. He's always there for you whenever you need him.
What has your favorite part been so far?
I think like the level of talent that we have on the team, and like just being able to jump from person to person. Like, you've got national qualifiers in here, you've got state medalists. Like, you just look around the room, there's a ton of good guys, so it's just a good team.
Has wrestling helped or hindered your jiu-jitsu? And be honest.
I'm gonna say both. Wrestling's definitely helped because you can just in the grappling sense, if I go against a pure jiu-jitsu guy, I'm probably just gonna dominate in wrestling. But then when you look at the jiu-jitsu, my jiu-jitsu is not as clean as it was when I was avidly doing it. But the scrambles and stuff is way better, and I'm definitely a lot stronger. So.
What is one of your goals in wrestling this year?
This year, qualify for nationals and hopefully become an All-American, and later on, national championships.
It's awesome. What advice would you give to young or aspiring wrestlers?
Put in the time. If you put in the time and work hard, you can get to where you want to be.
stepping over, step, sliding his knee out, grabbing at his toe, shelfing, and then covering for my 2.
Coach Burgess. How are we feeling, guys?
Oh, great.
Yeah? Feeling good?
Of course.
You gotta do a really good one for the camera. Let's go. This one really good for camera. Everybody, obviously you guys have met Coach Tuck if you've been watching the videos. He's made quite a few appearances, but we are actually at Seton Hill's wrestling room today for his practice because he's the head coach here. So how long have you coached the team?
So this will be going into my 11th season.
That's crazy. That's a long time.
It has been a long time.
What is your favorite part about coaching?
I like to see the growth of these guys. You know, when they come in as freshmen, almost a little scared, ready to try to figure it all out, and then by the time they're leaving as seniors, just, you know, basically they're made into men.
What is one of your favorite memories with your team so far?
So I've got two. The one we ended up we finished as runner-ups at National Duels, which is a pretty prestigious event.
That's
okay,
awesome.
Basically it's essentially a national tournament for the team. Okay, and we finished second that year. That was super exciting. We beat 3 top 15 teams on the way to the finals.
Awesome.
Yeah, you know, just had some great performances. Joel Kowalski's still on the team. He was there. It was just a fantastic event. So, you know, that was one. And then actually a couple years ago, when Damon Greenwald won his All-American match, we had most of the team at the national tournament in the stands, and You know, one of our friends got a picture of the whole team cheering, and that was just exciting to see our team unity, one of our 3 staples in the program.
What is one of the funniest memories you can think of as a coach with your team?
Oh man, so when I first took over, the team was a little rowdy. Had to you know, had to put some guys in their place, but we had one kid just had kind of like a breakdown cutting weight and couldn't sleep the night before an event, so his hotel roommates just kicked him out of the room, threw his pillow and a blanket out of the room and pushed him out of the room because he was keeping them up like crazy. Yeah. So that was kind of, you know, funny, one thing that you had to go through.
What is one of your goals as a coach this year?
So we don't necessarily have like black and white goals, you know, and really just with, you know, with more kids coming in, like we're just getting into kind of really preaching our 3 pillars is, you know, competitive behavior, elite effort, and team unity. And I just want to see those 3 grow.
As a coach, what piece of advice would you give to up and coming wrestlers?
I think as up and coming is basically, I think you have to go into every situation just thinking you don't know anything, and try to soak it all in. To soak it all in. And then I say that, and yet I would also go into the side of keep it small for yourself. You know, don't try to do too much at one time. Don't try to learn too much at one time. Stick on a couple things over and over and over again.
Well, thank you, Todd.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for coming in today. You know, obviously we love our friends at Ground Zero, and a bunch of the guys in the room have been down there, you know, every now and then, and we've had a few stay down there for a little bit. We got two alumni that have been coming in pretty regularly with Zach Reckline and Luke Ewing. So, you know, hopefully we can continue. Tyler Alberts was there for a while, so hopefully we can keep getting some more guys in there.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun today. Thank you for letting me film.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Grips on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Alright guys, that is the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you to Seton Hill and the Seton Hill wrestling team for allowing me to come in and film. I had so much fun with you guys. You guys are awesome, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications. It all helps us out so much. And share this video with everybody you can. It helps us out a lot. Go follow our socials. They will be linked down below as well as on the screen right here. So go give them a follow, go give them a like. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until the next one, bye guys.